Downsizing, Diva, and I'm here to stay. Feeling good, taking my GLP, one next. One whole year, wiped away my fears. Done 60 pounds, but that's no all. I kept on going even through the storms. My A1C went down. I still have work to do. Just when you thought I was done, my high blood pressure went down too. Feeling good, taking my diabetes, weigh one less. I have a great story to tell. I'm on the road to lose 100 pounds. Can I do it in 2025? Yes, I can. Downsizing, Diva, and I'm here to stay. Feeling good, taking my GLP, one day.
Hello, 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 and welcome. Hi, who do we have in the chat here? We have, happy hump day. Yes, it is Wednesday, hump day. Hey, Z. Hey, Taisha. How are you ladies doing tonight? It is a Wednesday night. I cannot believe it. I am in Ohio. And first of all, let me see. Can you guys hear me? Because I have to check that now. Never know what's going on and what I'm doing. And you guys hear me, Taisha and Z? Anybody listening that has my cell phone number, if you could tell me if you can hear me. I think you can. Write that in the chat. Can you hear me? Hey, Mel B. I love saying that. Mel to the B. Mel B. Okay, you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, good. So, in Ohio here, it is, my saying says she can hear me. Okay. So in Ohio here, it is a cold, rainy. So feel like I have the frizzies going on. I had some curls. My curls are just, leaving slowly but surely here. So how are you guys doing tonight? How are you guys in the chat? Val says, yes, you can hear me. Okay, good. Hi, Lori McKenzie. I love Lori. I know so many Loris. It's so funny. I know about 4 Loris. So join the Loris. That's a popular name. I love it. It makes me feel like I'm at home, right? To see a Lori in here because a lot of my friends are named Lori. So tonight I wanted to talk about the surprising food that I am giving up, So I don't know if you guys know, but today starts what? Who knows what today starts? It has something to do with something religious, but I'm not really doing it for religious purposes. But who knows what today starts? If you know, put that in the chat. If you're watching at home, what do you guys think it is? If you're watching the replay, type it in the chat. Let's see. Okay, I was just seeing somebody text me. Yes, you guys are on it. Yes, Lori says Lent. Mel says Lent. Mel CCS Chief Operating Officer. I love that. Z says Lent. Ash Wednesday. Yes. So Ramadan. Yes. I don't have a student in my class this year that's celebrating Ramadan, but we have some students in our building that are celebrating Ramadan, and so yeah, they're not eating or drinking at all during the day. So I know it's tough in that cafeteria. So we allow the students, if they want to stay in your classroom or, hang out and not be in that cafeteria, because for students, it can be tempting. And remember, I teach the little ones. So this year, I don't have anyone, but, they also have times where they have to go and pray. So we have a spot for them to be able to do that. So, so all that's going on. But so for me, I will share one of my college friends. She's the first person that introduced me to going to a Catholic church. I've always, gone to Baptist churches. And that was the first time when I was in college, I went to a Catholic church. And I just thought it was so different because I'm used to in my church, we're up, we're singing, we're tapping, we're moving. And then in her church, it was just very quiet, very zen, and they sing songs, but they don't move around. And so I just thought I was so fascinated because I grew up in a church, Black church. Yeah, I went to church 3 times a day. I went in the morning, I went went for the afternoon service, and we used to go to what they call that night service we went to. We used to go to I have to figure out the name of the night service. But it was a name for it. And so my grandmother had me in church, morning, noon, and night. And so broadcast, that's what it was called. It was called the broadcast service. And I mean, that service was jumping. It was like at 11 at night. And so I was, grew up going to church 3 times a day and just being like hyped up and, just excited, when the certain songs come on. And then I went from that to going to my friend's Catholic church in college, and it just so serene, and things were just very different, very scripted, like very scripted. And so after that, I used to go with her every now and then. And then another thing I liked about going to her Catholic church is you could wear whatever you wanted, right? We could wear jeans there, it's not like what people wear now with cut up jeans. I never saw anybody with that type of jeans or really tight clothes, but people just came as they were, kind of. But in my Baptist church, you had to dress to the nines, right? You had to dress up. We dressed up like we were going to church, and we were going to church. You could not wear pants if you were a lady in church. And so when I grew up, never, wearing pants to church until I got to be an adult here, maybe in the last couple years, when I didn't even feel comfortable wearing pants to church. And so I think, in an effort for the pastor and a lot of these pastors and churches to get younger people and more people invested in the church and coming to the church, they started, loosening up the rules about what you had to wear. And so that brings me to, present time. And I have a friend, her name is Jazzy. So I don't know if Jazzy MD is in here. Is it MDG? She reminds me when I see the Jazzy, I think of my friend. So she introduced me to Catholic church as I know it now. And so I would go to her service every around this time. So she's probably there. I texted her. I forgot to tell her. I tried to connect with her earlier this week, and we were playing phone tag. So I wanted to tell her I was going to be, we talk about what we're going to give up for Lent. So I already had in my mind, every year I give up something for Lent. And usually it's something food related, because that's where my struggles are with eating certain things. And so this year I hadn't really thought about what I was going to give up. And normally I give up usually like French fried potatoes. I might give up fried foods. The hardest things for me to give up, which is what I give up, is something fried or something carbs. So I give up carbs or I give up fried things. And I do it for those 40 days. I mean, I really do it. But I go back to it, right? I go back to the French fries after. I don't ever cut it out forever. So we always talk about that, what we're going to give up. And we didn't connect to talk about it. So I sent her this, but I forgot, maybe she's at the service. I don't know. So hopefully she texts me and let me know. But we have to talk about what we're giving up. So I was going to give up something. And what shifted my focus was going to the doctor and getting my blood work. And hopefully you checked out the video I talk about. Hello, where am I? Hello, I don't know what happened. But hopefully you checked out the video where I talk about cholesterol, because I thought when I made that video, first of all, I was shocked that my LDL was at 123. It's supposed to be under 100. And then also my total cholesterol was 188, and it went up to, what is that, 197? So I'm like on the cusp of being at that 200. So I thought to myself, I'm not going to let myself get past that 200. I can't do it. And I wanted to lower my my LDL, which is the bad cholesterol. So I thought I am going to give up animal products as many as I can. So I'm cutting out that, I only eat beef. I don't eat beef, pork already. So I haven't eaten that in 15 years plus. I eat turkey, chicken, and fish. So in some kind of way in there, I feel like that's the culprit, right? Because I picked that up since I've been on this GLP-1. I've been eating more protein. I tell you, I'm a carb girl, and I really mean that. I could go all day without eating a whole lot of meat. And then that's, of course, that brings on the weight, because I'm not really always eating the best carbs. So I thought to myself, I'm going to just give up the animal products. And I picked up dairy. I'm not a big dairy person. I've never been a fan of eggs. I've never been a fan of milk. I've been adding that, but I've been drinking the Fairlife milk. I've never been a fan of, I like cheese on a pizza, but just to have a bunch of cheese, how people like cheese with their fries, melted cheese. If cheese isn't solid, I really don't want it. And I don't like that melted cheese that you dip. And so it's not going to be as hard. Now, I do like a good slice of cheddar cheese on my turkey burger, but I won't be eating a turkey burger, so I don't even have a need to eat that. So the challenge for me is going to be the carbs. Like, what am I going to do with these carbs? And Taisha, simply Taisha, I started to go vegan. I watched this movie. I told Taisha, I don't know if she's seen it, but you have to go back and watch it. This movie has to be close to 10 years old, maybe between 10 and 15 years old. And it's called, what is it called? Forks Over Knives. And that I went to see that movie with a friend, and I'll never forget. It was like in a little small theater, like when how you have those artsy communities that have the small little theaters and everything's artsy. So it wasn't playing in the big large theater, so I went to see it there. And after that, I didn't eat meat for a month. Like, we committed when we left. We were like, we're not eating meat for a month. When I tell you, I thought it was so expensive. I bought Alicia Silverstein. She's the star of Clueless, the movie Clueless. So she went vegan and she wrote a book about it, and her book is excellent. I mean, it's really good. But that book had recipes in it, and all the stuff I bought, to me, it's not cheap. Now, people who say they eat that way for cheap, maybe you're just eating fruits and vegetables and that's it. Well, again, this was like 15 years ago. If things weren't as expensive, but all the little treats, I used to make the little sweet treats that were vegan, and all that stuff I just thought it was kind of expensive. So I did that for like a month. I probably lost like 10 pounds, but my blood work was very good, like on that diet. And every so often I'll go vegetarian or vegan, and I haven't done it for a while where I'm giving up meat. So I am back on giving up meat. So tonight, I'm going to tell you what I had for dinner today, and then we'll go in the chat. So, back to Lent. So before I get into what I ate, I don't really want to, I'm not really tied it into, the religion part of it. Although, I'm very, got a strong relationship with God. I'm praying, but in my church family, we don't necessarily celebrate Lent. But I think focusing on a higher power and being prayerful and giving up something, sacrificing something, which, we know, higher power has sacrificed for us. And so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's great. I'm just not, Catholic, but, like I said, I have attended the services and said prayers. And so I'm going to be praying my buns off that, I can maintain my, continue to lose weight and not pick up weight, because I'm going to be eating, if you're not eating meat, you're eating carbs. It's just nowhere around it. You're eating more carbs. And I think even simply Taisha says that, but she doesn't have diabetes. So, she doesn't have any of those other things going on, but I'm pre-diabetic. So I got to be careful. So now I got to revamp my whole thing. And I'm so busy at my job right now. It's busy. This is a busy time of year. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a plan together before this weekend. Then my dad's birthday is coming up this weekend. My daughter's friend she's going to a partay. I like to say a partay. So I'm going to just be busy. I don't know if and then we have to get a gift, I got to do some planning. So I just got things going on. So I don't know if I'll get to put a meal plan together, like I wanted, but I will share with you what I had today, and you have to let me know. Now, listen to all these carbs, listen to these carbs. So today I started off my morning. I had what do you call that? That's one other thing. Now, this is animal dairy, but I'm going to drink these because this is what's going to save me. I am going to have a protein shake. I may eat a protein bar. I was planning on giving up protein bars for Lent until I got that cholesterol score. And I just was like, it's all the whole shebang. But I think I have to hold on to those protein bars because that's going to carry me through. I think that's going to help me. So, we'll see. I'm going to be working on my diet. I'm going to contact a nutritionist to kind of help me out. And so, I just have to make this work. So, so today I had the Fairlife shake. It was chocolate. you know, that has 30 grams of protein. I had a protein muffin. I think that muffin had, I want to say 17 grams of protein. So for lunch, I had rice and beans, and I had some veggies. So I had like, you know, green peppers and onions and red peppers all mixed in there, and that was very tasty. And I put a little dab. I don't know if you saw a short I made, but the best dressing in the whole wide world is this Blushes. Is it called? Is it strawberry vinaigrette? I can't remember what the name of the dress. So I put a little dab of that on there. You know, when I packed my lunch, I had that, and that was very tasty. And then today is the day that I took my kids donuts. You know, every month I buy donuts for the students who had a birthday the following month. So for the February birthdays, I only had two. Well, guess how many donuts I bought? I bought 3 donuts, one for each student, and I always buy my team partner a donut. I don't eat it. So, so I didn't buy myself a donut. So I consider that a non-scale victory. That's a win right there. So yeah, I didn't get myself a donut. So that was good. So that was my lunch. And then I had a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts because I went to the, you know, got donuts for the kids. So I got a medium coffee, and I put some of that Fairlife protein, you know, protein in there. What's it called? The protein shake. I put some of that in there, and that kind of took away my appetite a little bit. And then for dinner, when I came home, I only bought by wild caught salmon, and I haven't been to Whole Foods yet to get some more salmon, so I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to get the salmon from Whole Foods yet, so that's on my list of things to do this weekend. So I'm gonna get that salmon. But I was at the grocery store on Sunday or Saturday, and I found some salmon. I'm gonna have to make a video of this, but it was, you know, it was frozen. It was on sale, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna get a couple of pieces. It was 4 pieces. You know, it came in packages of 2, and so I cooked that when I got home tonight, and I made some green beans, and usually I cook my green beans until they melt in your mouth, but today I didn't. Today I just cooked them enough so that, you know, they were tender enough to eat. Because I said if they have any nutrients in it, I want it to still be in there a little bit. So that's what I had, salmon and green beans. And then this is another thing I had. Now I happened to see this at the store, and from here on out, I won't drink this at this time of night. But I have this Welch's. It's a Welch's protein smoothie, and I happened to just see it in the grocery store. It was sitting there calling my name, Shay, come and pick me up. So, and I saw dairy free. I was like, oh, I saw a protein smoothie, and I thought, oh, they're just trying to, you know, say it's protein to get your money. And when I saw dairy free, that's what made me grab it. So it has 8 grams of protein, 3 grams of fiber, and it has so many carbs. It has 32 carbs. That's a lot of carbs. I try not to go over my carb intake over 100 in a day. So and I didn't drink all of this, I still have half of it. So, geez Louise. So this thing has a lot of carbs. So that's the downside, right? It has protein, but the downside is it has lots of carbs. So that's that. And then of course I have my handy dandy water. I left my water bottle in the car, so I'm gonna have to go get that. But so yeah, so that's what I had for dinner. And my goal at dinner is to not eat carbs and to not eat past 7:30. So I plan to still stick with that. So that's going to be my challenge. Like, I don't know. I'm going to let you know how many carbs this is, but that was my carb. So my protein was the rice, right? The beans, right? The heavy protein for me today was that protein shake. So that's what I'm saying. If I cut out the shake, I don't know what I'm going to do. So it's the protein shake, and it's the beans, right? I had black beans. So that's good. And then for the salmon was the protein, those omega-3s. I had those. And the salmon was kind of small, so I ate both of them. Like they were like probably 2.5 ounces a piece, maybe 3. So I ate both of those. They were very tasty. So my friend that I was just telling you about, she texted me, OMG, I'm at the Lent revival now. And she normally listens on Wednesday. So hi Jess. You have to call me when you're out. Hopefully you're not listening to this while you're in that Lent revival. You better be paying attention in there. So So yeah, so that's what I ate today. So I am just a little bit worried that I'm just gonna be heavy carbs. So and I had told Simply Taisha that I was giving up dairy, but I don't know if she knew about the animal products. I can't remember if I mentioned I was giving up the animal products to her. So that means so I guess I would be considered a lightweight pescatarian, and I say lightweight because I'm not totally a pescatarian. So anybody in here that you can tell I'm not, because I'm also still gonna have the protein shake, and I'm gonna have the protein bar, and yeah, and then I'm going to not eat the turkey, not eat the chicken. I'm not eating any of that. No turkey burgers for me. No, no chicken. I love a good wing ding. No chicken wing dings. None of that. So I'm just gonna have that salmon, and I'm gonna have tuna, and I'm not gonna eat a whole lot of that because I do realize, and of course, even though I'm buying wild caught tuna and wild caught salmon, I do realize that too much of anything is not good, right? So you could go either way. So my challenge is going to be to burn off those carbs, right, Taisha? Because even you admit you're eating a lot of carbs. And I'm gonna have to burn off those carbs, and I'm gonna have to make sure I get enough calories in too. That's another thing. So my goal is to cut out that saturated and trans fat. So you might be wondering, well, why is she doing that? You can eat chicken, turkey, fish, and or chicken and turkey and be fine. It's lean meats, but it also has saturated fats. You can't get around that. It just is what it is. It's in animal meat. And so I am focusing on that. I'm not going to be eating eggs. That's another thing I'm giving up. And plus, I'm giving it up for the 40 days. Now, after 40 days, I may add an egg white here and there, eggs back. But for 40 days, the challenge is that I'm giving up all animal meats, any animal thing that's an animal meat or eggs. I'm giving that up. And by the way, when I was at the grocery store, I bought 6 eggs because they didn't really have a lot of eggs that you could even choose from. The eggs that was still there was, like $8, $9. Some of them, the organic ones, were 11. So I bought 6 eggs for my daughter because she loves eggs. So I bought 6 eggs, and they were $3.64. And people were like, "You are crazy. I wouldn't buy that." And I thought I could cook, my daughter eggs on Saturday and Sunday with those little 6 eggs. She loves them scrambled, and she'll be fine. It was worth it. But that is a lot for 6 eggs. Can you believe that? So anyway, I won't be eating eggs. So I won't be eating eggs. I won't be eating turkey. I won't be eating chicken. The only thing I'm eating meat-wise is I'm not eating cheese. Um, what else am I not eating? And milk, like whole milk. I will, drink the Fairlife protein because I think that's the one thing that's going to save me here. And I am going to eat protein bars, but I'm going to limit myself to one per day. And my daughter was so quick to remind me, "Mom, you said you weren't going to give up the protein bars," because that's what I was giving up for Lent. But now I've decided to go full force with getting this LDL down. Now, I did have a lady that commented on my video. I got some great comments on that video about, when I went to the doctor. And one of these ladies sent me a message saying that research is showing now that if you have a higher LDL, that actually it's a benefit for older women. And when I was doing my research after that, that prompted me to look that up. And it was saying for ladies like in their 60s and 70s. Well, I'm not there yet, and I hope I don't even look like I'm 50, but I'm not there yet. So I'm not at the point where I'm at that age. So I'm going to do some more researching and just to make sure, because I like to give out information that's factual and actual. But, just like any scientist, any educator knows, you say a fact, and scientists are always researching. Things are always coming out, studies are always coming out, and it could debunk some of the things that we thought we knew. But for me, I just think, if I know cholesterol is, in your arteries and they're going to clog things up at some point, I don't want them in mine. You know what I'm saying? I want the good stuff in my body. I don't want the bad stuff. So I'll take my chances. Now, I have to wait till a lot of research comes out to back that up. But I did look that up, and they did find that in older women, much older than me, that it could be a benefit to have a higher LDL. So I could totally see the reasons why. So that's what I'm doing. So my challenge, my mindset is I'm going to challenge myself, right? My mindset is to, change that shift that I need the meat to fill me up, because already I was thinking like, oh, I'm going to be hungry. Oh, I'm going to have all these carbs. So I'm going to have to change my mindset. I'm going to have to focus on, the carbs that have fiber, right? Because that's another thing that I talked about. You needed to get in that fiber, and beans are perfect for that. Beans are the right balance of carbs and fiber. Lentils, any kind of lentils. So I'm going to have to focus on those things, and I'm going to have to focus on what I am getting and stop focusing on what I'm leaving behind. So that's my challenge. So my challenge to you guys is, can you join me? Who wants to join me and give up something for Lent for 40 days? And so when we're giving this up for 40 days, it starts today. I started today, and it will be over on Good Friday. And Good Friday this year is, now what kind of calendar doesn't have Good Friday on it? Jeez Louise. But I think isn't Good Friday April 4th, or is it April 11th? Maybe it's April 11th. So are you guys willing to give up something with me for the 40 days? And it doesn't have to be food. I can have a scroll with all the things I need to give up, but it could be, one year I had an educator that I taught with. She gave up TV. Can you believe that? She gave up TV for 40 days. I was so impressed by that. I don't know if I could have made it. She said a lot of prayer got her through it. I've known people who give, one of my friends always gives up Coke. She's she loves all things Coke, and she gives that up for Lent. And ideally it should be something that's hard. If it's something that's easy, don't choose that. You got to choose something that you really struggle with, that you would be willing to give it up for the 40 days. And if you don't do it, what do I always say? Give yourself grace. But I think this is something that we can do. I think we can do. So does anybody have any ideas? What would you be willing to give up? Something that you're eating or doing that is probably, something you should, give up. What could that be? And like, it could be, I was talking to somebody else about this, and they were saying, well, I don't really have a food. Can it be, a behavior and something I'm doing that's not related to food? Yes. It could also be like a goal you set for yourself. So maybe it could be to work out 5 days a week. If you're working out 3 days a week, add those extra 2. But whatever you do, it has to be doable, right? It has to, back how we say, it has to be a realistic goal, something you can do. So are you joining me for Lent? If people watching this replay, if you're not in the comments and you're watching, what are you going to give up for Lent? We want to know. Like I say, it doesn't have to be religious. It can be a challenge that we're doing, because I'm not, I'm not Catholic, but I do see the value and do believe in sacrificing, right? Like, things have been sacrificed for us. And so I'm excited about it. I do it every year. I give up something every year. And it's amazing what the mind can do, right? Because, I can't give up fries until Lent. And then all of a sudden on Lent, I shift that mindset. I focus in, I pray about it. I'm able to give it up, no problem. And so, yeah, so it's something about changing your mindset and setting a goal for yourself that you can do it. So are you joining me? So I said hello to Taisha. We have Z. We have Mel to the B. Let's see. I said hello to Lori. Love that name. People are saying hello. Val is in here. Val M. Hello. And then we talked about Lent. Jen. Hey, Jen. How are you? Nia. How are you? So Mel says, we're AME and we observe Lent. I feel like I'm living pretty darn clean. That said, I'll likely give up something like cursing. Not that I curse that much anyway. Okay, that's a good goal. I think that's a good goal. It is Food Inc. Okay, okay. No, I haven't seen. I saw Food Inc., but I didn't watch the whole thing. But Forks Over Knives, I mean, that's my favorite of all time. I think it's because I've seen it. Um, I think I've seen it. And then it's another one that I really like, What the Health. I thought that was very good, very eye-opening. Um, Jen says, sorry, Taisha, I'm not giving up meat. Jen, you can do it. You got to pick something hard. You got to pick something hard. Hey, Delilah. What did I miss about laundry? Laundry? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, Catholic. Never mind. Wrong land. Oh my goodness, you are too funny. Lori says, hi, Lori, cute pic. Since I've been on this GLP-1, a girl ain't giving up meat. You guys are going to leave me out here hanging by myself, giving up that meat. That's okay. I'm going to have some good cholesterol. Delilah says, I'm going to have to go and watch from Jump for the replay, so I'm lost. Oh, we're talking about Lent and what we can give up for Lent for the 40 days from now until Easter week, Good Friday. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go and watch. Okay, I've read that. Taya's, hi, Taya's Expressions. A cute pic, cute pic. Well, there is a downside to eating too much of one of anything. Yes, it really, really is. It is. So I'm gonna be loading up on those carbs. I gotta watch it. But you know, I will say when I went vegan before, I gotta get some air. When I did my ceiling fan, one day I always think I'm gonna knock that fan, pull that fan, and the whole fan's gonna come down. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, oh, before when I did vegan and vegetarian, my A1C didn't go up so high. So your A1C can still be controlled, and I think Taisha's is still controlled, even though she's eating a lot of carbs. But she wasn't diabetic. I'm diabetic to begin with, I know, but I'm talking about before I was, pre-diabetic or diabetic. I've been on vegan diets and vegetarian diets before. And so, yeah, but we'll see, just we never know. So that's why I'm going to try to contact a nutritionist. Hopefully, my insurance will cover that. And if not, I'll figure something out. Delilah says, Dee Dee, have you looked into how perimenopause and menopause affect our cholesterol? Yeah, I saw that. I talked about that a little bit in my video. So your hormones do affect it. I realize that too. So we'll see, the challenge is to see if I can bring it down with whole foods, and a little bit of omega fatty fish. And then if I can't, I'll know it's probably truly that hormone playing a bigger role than I suspect. So everybody's saying, hello, Dee Dee, say my name, the Welch's protein smoothie. Yes, but what about those carbs? When I see carbs, I think of sugar. But it's delicious. It's dairy free. I love that. There are plant protein shake powders. I really like the brand Truvani. Okay, I'll have to try that because nothing has beat my Fairlife for me at this point. I like the Fairlife. I just really like it. And then I have to get that protein powder that Simply Taisha talks about a lot. I want to try that. So for my lunch tomorrow, I'm going to be eating a PB&J sandwich. That's my lunch tomorrow. I'm going to have that. I'm going to have, I need to go to the farmer's market and get some fruits and vegetables because I'm pretty much out. I have an apple. But see, look at that carb. So, and I think I'll eat some nuts. I have some almonds, so I think I'll eat that. That's gonna be my lunch tomorrow. And then for dinner, I'm gonna have probably salmon again, and then I'm gonna make some tuna, and I'll probably have that for dinner on Friday. But I also and then I have some more rice and beans. I probably will have that on Friday too. It depends. So I'm gonna have to balance out, because I really only want to eat carbs during the day. So like for dinner tonight, I had the salmon and green beans. So I'll probably have some more salmon and green beans tomorrow, and then Friday night for dinner, I don't know what I'll probably make some tuna and have tuna on but I can't eat it on a wrap. So I'm gonna have to get some lettuce and eat it like a salad. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll have to figure something out because I really don't want to eat carbs at night. But I put that tortilla carb from Mission. I put it in the broiler or the oven, like the broiler part of my oven, and I let it get crispy. And I usually put my tuna on that with some mustard, because you know the tuna's already mixed in, and I put some mustard, a little bit of mustard, and I have a little crunchy dinner. So I may have to do that because yeah, I don't really have lettuce. I need to get to that grocery store. And so for my dad's birthday, I don't know where he's gonna want to go for dinner, but you know, I'm just gonna be on Operation Eat a Salad, take my own dressing. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Dee Dee, your sweater is gorgeous. Thank you. And you know, I wore this sweater. This is what I had in that video when I talked about the cholesterol. So I'm like, I ought to wear that sweater again today because this is Operation Lori the LDL. Remember to like, thank you, Delilah. Remember to like the live, everyone. I am giving up. I was just talking about it today. In fact, okay, so yeah, you gotta let me know. And I'm just gonna pray that we all can hang in there. Good Friday is April 18th this year. Okay, it is. You know what? This calendar does say that. Remember, I said, what kind of calendar is this that they don't tell you when that is? I take that back. This calendar does say it. It was telling me that things are closed due to Good Friday holiday. So yeah, it's the 18th. I'm gonna put that. So yeah, so all the way up until that 18th, April 18th is what we're giving up. Mel says she always observes Lent. Okay, very good, Mel. And so you're gonna give up using profanity. The little profanity that you use, that you do lose, I must use, you must say. I am forbidding from fasting meat. So that means you can't not eat meat. Is that what you're saying? I was once a vegan, macrobiotic. As a matter of fact, I liked it. Ooh, what made you go back, Mel, to eating meat? I'm assuming you're eating meat again. I was vegetarian for 3 years before it started out as a Lent thing. Okay, yeah, me too. I've done that before too. Kim says, me either, Jen, not giving up meat. Already had given up a lot of simple carbs, but I'm cheering y'all on. Woo, y'all got this. She said, I don't want to be in this. Oh, you have to pick something. Can you pick a behavior? You don't have to, but I'm saying, can you pick a behavior, something you do that you could tighten up for the 40 days? It doesn't have to be food. But Mel says, I'm also doing I'm something so well. I don't want to change anything at this time because I feel so great and struggle with beans. Okay. Yeah, if your diet is already, look at that. What happened? If your diet is already on point, I wouldn't worry about it. What happened to this little light of mine? This little light of mine just went out. How about that? Yeah, I think if you already have like a tight diet, and you don't have anything to give up, I think you should stick with what's working. But what about a behavior? So I like the way Mel said, oh, I could give up, the few little curse words that I do use. She could give that up. I eat a lot of carbs, but whole grain complex only, and those are from fruits and veggies. I love that. Yes, that's the goal. But Fairlife is pre-made. Travani is the powder. Okay, lots of bread. Use eggs and milk. So be careful which ones you buy. Okay, lots of bread. Use eggs. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, you're talking about lots of bread. Use the eggs. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay, now remember, I'm not vegan, so I'm not that strict. Even though, do vegetarians? Let me look that up. Vegetarians. Do some vegetarians eat eggs? So I'm not eating like eggs where I'm intentionally cooking eggs, but if they come in a baked good, now I don't know about that. Let me see. Do vegetarians eat eggs? Because I have so many people that are vegetarians and make their own rules up. So are eggs considered vegetarian? By definition, vegetarianism is classified as it's excluding. So we know all vegetarian. Oh, so this is vegetarianism too. It's classified as excluding any form of animal flesh. The humble egg doesn't fall into this category and is therefore included in a vegetarian eating pattern. So I will eat the bread, Delilah, if that answers your question, but I'm not going to just eat like regular eggs, like scrambled eggs. Like I was eating a lot of eggs, omelets. I was eating an egg scramble, scrambling them just to get that protein in. So I'm not going to do that, but I will eat the bread. And I'm just going to be careful with that too. I'm not going to be eating a whole lot of bread, but I am going to eat some bread. Tomorrow I'm going to be eating a PB&J sandwich. I can tell you that, with 2 slices of bread. I already have the bread. Um, so Taisha agrees with Mel, same about, as far as I think your eating habits and you having a pretty much a tight diet already. Or well, I shouldn't say diet, but the way you're eating. Simply Taisha says, I average well over 200 daily, 200 carbs. Oh my gosh. I bet you the whole chat went, what? I just had tuna yesterday in a cup and cut up a cucumber to use as a cracker substitute. It was perfection. Yes, and you know what? I like to use celery sticks, but I don't have any celery sticks. So remember I said I had to go to the farmer's market. But I like to dip my little celery stick in my tuna. Yes, yes, yes. So Taisha, carbs 200 plus, protein 120 plus, fiber 50 plus, fat. What? Taisha. Jeez Louise. Look at that. Look at that. You are crushing it. That's what that vegan diet will do for you. It will do that for you. So even though the protein is still more than I'm getting eating meat some days. I'm not getting 120 some days. So I just love that. I just love that. And Taisha, what are your and you've said this in your videos, but for the purpose of this chat, what are your highest forms of protein? Where are you getting those from? I wish I can love the live. Oh, thank you. My goodness, how did this turn into a meat conversation? Probably because I'm giving up meat. I think people feel like, okay, I can't do that. I can't do that because we hear protein so much, and we all probably associate protein with meat. That's probably why. Oh, I knew you meant conversation. It's all good. Look into sourdough bread. It's a complex carb, not a simple carb. Meaning, break it down for us, Delilah. Meaning, it can break down slowly in the body. This could help regulate blood sugar levels and provide sustained energy. Yes, yes, yes. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Okay, I'll look into that. Is that bread kind of thick though? I usually buy thin sliced bread. That Dave's. Oh, sorry. What's his name? Dave somebody that makes this bread. Oh, I forget his name. It's like a brand name. Dave somebody, and it has lots of nuts. It looks super healthy, I can tell you that. Yeah, my fasting is going to be given up, which is a behavioral change. Okay, very good, very good. I'm going to work out. You lovely ladies have a beautiful night. See you on Friday, and hopefully we won't stay stuck on the meat topic. Oh, good night, Taisha. I know Taisha. It's on Dee Dee. Love you, Dee Dee. Oh my goodness. No, I'm just saying what I'm giving up. You guys don't. They don't have to give that up. I'm sorry. I barely eat, so I can't put forth that much effort into what I eat. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, fam. It is my best Sherry. Oh, and your best Sherry Shepherd voice. Hey, Mia. Hey, Mia. I'm at about 140 carbs per day. Okay, very good. 140 carbs per day. All right, so people still see, like, let's not vilify carbs because look, you could still lose with eating those carbs. The only thing I worry about, Mel, is, how my A1C is going to react to it. But, I don't know. A lacto-ovo vegetarian diet is a type of vegetarian diet that includes dairy products and eggs, but excludes all other animal products. I only bring it up because you said you were giving up eggs. I thought, yes, I'm giving that up too. Eggs. Yes, Mel, it's Dave's Killer Bread. Do you eat that, Mel? Yes, I get the thin. I just now bought the thin sliced ones. That's what. Yeah, it is Dave's Killer Bread. So anybody in here, do you have something you're going to give up that's not food, or that do you do practice things for Lent? I don't know. And then Mia, I heard you say you're down 85. Am I right? 85 pounds? Are you down 85 or 82? I think that's awesome. Whatever it is, 85, 82. I think that is awesome. 87, 87. Oh my gosh. Wait, Mel says yes, type 2, you should watch it. Yeah, I am going to, man. I'm gonna watch that. Yep, I eat a lot of their bread, yummy and healthy. Okay, yes, I do. And I don't really buy a lot of bread. So this is probably like the first, um, you know, what do you call it? Loaf of bread I bought in a long time. I haven't bought bread in a while. So we'll see. I'm gonna have to manage it. I will manage it. That's why I need to get a nutrition to talk to a nutrition and to get like, my 1500, how many carbs, how many, all this stuff is going on, and see how my weight loss is doing too. Like that'll also be a key factor. Um, Mia says, hey, well, I could do anything right for 40 days. Like I'm not saying forever because I do think I don't want to try to fit, and I might love it though. Who knows? But I don't want to stress out about, everything all at once. Like I just want to be lower my LDL. Hopefully my numbers will show. So I would hate to lower my LDL and then something else shoots up, I don't want that to happen at all. So Mia is at 87. Wow. I am wanting to be down 100 pounds by the end of March. That's my goal. That is very good. So as far as I know, I am at 61 pounds down. What are you guys? What are you guys? Let's do some celebrating here. I'm at 61 pounds down and I am loving that. And so we will see. I weigh in. So I'm going to have to really be careful. I'm weighing in on Sunday. I'm going to have to really be careful with celebrate my dad's birthday. And I'm not worried about the birthday party my daughter's going to. They're going to have pizza. That's not going to bother me. They'll have cake and stuff. That won't bother me at all either. I just went to a birthday party and I didn't eat a thing. I drank before I went, my little protein shake, and I had a protein bar in my purse just in case. And I didn't want it or need it. So we will see, how I do with my dad's birthday. I'll probably get him a cake. And I didn't even eat my daughter's cake. So I won't worry about that either. I'm more worried about going out to a sit down dinner and wanting to eat like a piece of bread or something like that, especially since I'm off not really eating the protein, but I'll get like salmon wherever we go. I'll probably get some salmon. I don't know though, because a lot of those places when you go out don't have wild caught salmon. So I might have to sacrifice and just get some regular salmon, get a salad, call it a day, and drink a lot of water. That's my plan anyway. All right, so I'm 61 pounds down. Mia saying hello. Delilah says yes, but Mel B said it's all complex carbs. So that's a way different than the simple carbs. Yes, I guess. I put half the Dave's Killer Bread loaf in the freezer so it lasts longer. Okay. Yeah, very good. 53.8 pounds. Yes, Lori. Very good. And I love how that 0.8 is just hanging on there. I love it. Everybody was telling me to round up when I was at 59.8. So I love that for you. Delilah says, you got this, Mia. Very good. Jen, 109 pounds down. Wow, Jen, you are doing it. Jeez Louise. I love that. I feel like you were just at 100 and you're going down. I love it. Mia says, I had Laffy Taffy the other day and nerd clusters last night. I lose more when I eat a random amount of calories each day. Well, yeah, I can see how your body is kind of trying to catch up and level things out. Kim says, I have to get off the chat. So good night. Sleep tight, lovelies. Bye, Kim J. Mia says, great job, ladies. Night, Kim J. Everybody's saying good night. Congrats to everyone for the scale and non-scale victories. And Kim says she'll be listening. Okay, Kim. Now, I will say, my non-scale victory is wearing this sweater. So, I'm wearing this sweater. Normally, I'm telling you, I don't wear colors at all. If I wear colors, people are like, say, oh, you look so nice. I think they want me to keep wearing it. One day I'll show my closet. My closet has all things black and dark in it. Black, blue, black, blue, black. And I do have some pinks. I have some reds, a little bit though, not a lot. Like they sprinkle in there, they stand out because my closet is color coordinated. So you can see where the pinks are, the reds are, the blues are, some of the little greens. But for the most part, black is my staple. And it's because I think black thins you out, it makes everything lined up. And so my non-scale victory is wearing this, this color. This is like a off-white, like a winter white. And so that's my non-scale victory. Being on camera, actually wearing white. Like I would never, ever do that before now. So I'm kind of excited about that. Delilah says, I'm down 190 pounds and mad that I still focused on what I have left instead of how far I've come. I need a mental spanking to correct that. I think so too. I think, and it's easy to do, isn't it? But 190 pounds, just think, that is a lot of weight. That is a lot of weight. That's something you don't hear every day. You don't hear that every day, right? You don't hear people saying they lost 100 pounds even. 190. That is awesome. You're almost at 200 pounds down. Jeez Louise. I love that. I love that. So you gotta think about it like that. Maybe you need to post that 100 pound, 90 pounds down around your house somewhere so you can remind yourself of that. Mia says, I was just wearing those black pants you sent. They fit wonderfully. Yippee. Oh, yay. Yay, yay, yay. I love that. I love that. Very cute. Nia says, super cute sweater. Thank you. Thank you. Jen, 190 pounds is amazing. It is. Mel says, Dee Dee, it's time to get some colors. You look great tonight. Says, thank you. Thank you. And have you noticed though, a lot of my shirts and stuff are black. They might have a little bit of white or something in them. But yeah, a lot of black. So that's what I need to do. But I'm trying not to shop. I can really shop in my closet. I'm trying to wear stuff in my closet until maybe the summertime, like sometime in June. Maybe I'll splurge. Awesome. Congratulations, everyone. Yes, thank you. Delilah, that is incredible. Bravo. You are doing the damn thing. Oh, I said that on TV or YouTube. Mia says, that's absolutely fabulous, Delilah. I want to be there someday. You will, Mia. You're on your way. You're on your way. I think that is so awesome. 109 pounds, 87 pounds, 53 pounds. Oh my gosh, 25 pounds, 10 pounds. I mean, all of that is all awesome and it adds up. Oh yeah, see that you're working on that. Me too. You had me say it. I read it off the screen. Everyone is doing a great job on their weight loss journey. Congratulations. I agree. Everybody is doing a great job on their weight loss. So I think that is wonderful. So what I'm going to leave here tonight, I learned about Truvani. That's like that plant-based powder you said. I learned about that. And then I learned about the protein, the peanut butter bowl that Simply Taisha makes. I'm going to look into getting some of that peanut butter powder. But I have so much peanut butter, so I don't know how much I normally buy peanut butter. My daughter will have peanut butter and apples as a snack. So that's going to be one of probably my new favorite snacks is those peanut butter and apples. But my daughter used to eat that, and I buy the natural peanut butter individual packs, like she could just take and just dip. She hasn't had that in a while though, because we haven't, we're running out of our apples. I'm eating our last apple. Probably for my lunch tomorrow. So I have to go get that. So I'm going to eat those before I buy that protein powder. And I realize it probably has more fat and all that, but I'm going to eat it up. And so I think that would be good. So I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions? What I could eat that's high in protein that I didn't say that's not meat. I talked about the beans. I talked about the fish, and I talked about the tuna, the salmon and the tuna. Any other high protein things I could eat? I did a short, hopefully you guys check out my older videos, but I just recently, I think today or yesterday, posted a short about the yogurt. I won't be eating that yogurt, that oikos, what is it called? Oikos yogurt. I won't eat that, but I might eat something soy based or a different type of a yogurt. But I had this protein. It's really a salad topper, but it had cashews, I want to say sunflower seeds, and it's not salted either, which is a good thing. It has some dried cranberries and edamame, I think, in it. And so I could put that in some yogurt and mix that up. That could be like a protein breakfast and drink a smoothie with it. But I'm not going to eat the regular, the milk. I'm going to try to, do the milk substitute for my yogurt. So I'm going to just, like I said, I'm giving it up and trying something different for 40 days. I probably will go back to it. Protein pasta with beyond crumbles and marinara. Yes. And so, gosh, you read my mind. That's what I have. I'm cooking that on Sunday for my dinner my meal prep for the week. So I brought some protein pasta. And I was like, I'm interested to try that, Mel. So you're giving it the thumbs up. So I love that. And I can't remember the brand, but it says in yellow letters and yellow, like a background with black, words like protein pasta. So I'm trying that. And then I did buy some Beyond Meat crumbles. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to make like a taco. I was thinking about making like a taco salad too. So I was going to make a taco salad and and I know they have taco crumbles too, but I didn't see any. And I'm going to, make like a little spaghetti dish. And I do want to try with the squash. I know 2.0 Mommy talks about how that's so good and it looks so good when she cooks it. So I want to try that. So maybe when I go to Whole Foods, I got to go to Whole Foods. I got so much to do this weekend. I just stress myself right on out thinking about it. But yeah, a Barilla. Yes, Mel, Barilla. That's what it is. That is what it is. Let's see. Let's see. By the way, Judge ruled agreeing with FDA since we talked about this Saturday. So they ruled that the FDA can say that that the semaglutide is no longer in shortage. Is that what you're talking about, Jen? Oh, geez, Louise. Thank you, everyone. You are all. I'm not going to say that word. They might bleep it. Mia says, clean, simple eats come out today with protein pop, lemonade flavor, brand new on their website today. I'm going to get some. I drink their protein energy drinks. Taste light and refreshing. Clean, simple eats. So that's the name of the, I'm writing this down. Clean, simple eats. Okay. Simple eats. I'll try anything. Well, almost anything. Rainy says, can you turn on CC for later possibly? Are you talking about comments? I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Let me see. Rainy, is that what you're talking about? Do I have the comments on? I don't know. I'm so bad at that. Let's see if it shows me. If I do. Like you could see them in the chat. Let me look and see. I always think I said it, but I can hear my. Okay. I think you have to do it so I can see the chat right now. I think it must be on. So yeah, it says all the messages are visible. So I think I have that clicked. I don't know if that's what you were talking about. Closed captions. Oh, the closed captions. Okay. I have to. Let me see. I don't know if I have that on. Let me check and see if it'll let me check it. But if not, to write myself a note to do that. I wonder, maybe I could turn it on too after. I don't know. If it's not, maybe I have to wait till after. I was trying to look on here right now and see. No, I don't see that. Let me see. I'm went to one other place to check and see if it's gonna let me. Let's see. I don't see. I don't see where to put that. I have to look it up. But I'm surprised it's let me go in here, but the chat replay and stuff is on. I don't know where to look for that at. So I have to go back and look. But thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'm going to write that down. Okay. All right. So what are you guys saying? Let's see. So thank you, Mel. That is the protein that I bought. That protein from Barilla. Goodles has good different flavors of protein mac and cheese. I've never heard of that. What is that, Mia? Is that the name of an online store? Yes, I think that's closed caption too that they were talking about. I don't know. 503Bs, I believe not the A. Okay, just the 503Bs. Okay, Mail says it's closed captions. 503A still has till 319. Wow. 319. That's like not that's what? In a few weeks. Not even 2 weeks, right? It's exactly 2 weeks, actually. Exactly 2 weeks. Wow. Oh, thanks for sharing that. Beverly says, "Hey, Dee. Hi, guys. I'm so late to the party. What's going on? What are we talking about? Give me a quick synopsis, please." Wait a second. Sandra says, "Oatmeal, flax seeds, and quinoa all have protein." Yes. So, Sandra, I plan on doing the oatmeal. I love. I get my oatmeal from Trader Joe's, and I think it has flax seeds in it. So, let me write that down because I'm out of that oatmeal. But see, there's my carbs again. Quinoa, I bought some of that. Flax seeds, I don't have flax seeds. I had some and I let them expire. So just imagine how long they were sitting. Mia says, "I've been whizzing up cottage cheese to add to my protein yogurt for added protein and more cheesecake-like taste." Okay, I can see that where it kind of thickens it up. Also, I went to the Goodwill and bought an ice cream maker. I make protein ice cream. That sounds yummy. Lori says, "Good night." Good night, Lori. Thank you for joining us. If you're a single lady, come back here on Friday at 8:30. We're going to be here on Friday at 8:30. Even if you're not, we need advice from, I need advice from married ladies, single ladies, any ladies that has it going on, with some good information and advice. Goodles is the name of the mac and cheese. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. Delilah says, "I'm so lost. David needed my attention, and now I'm like, huh?" We're trying to help me find out some good protein sources that I could have besides the things that I mentioned. So some of the added ones I got was that protein spaghetti, which I did buy some of that, so I already had that. But I wrote down the oatmeal. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's. I gotta go to Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, because Trader Joe's has this great oatmeal with flax seeds in it. Um, so that'll be helpful. And then I think that's the only thing that somebody brought up. I already have some quinoa, so I'm gonna be cooking that. Maybe I'll cook that Friday when I get home. Maybe I'll cook that. Um, Anything else? I don't know. And then we start talking also about the judge's ruling on the compounding, right? If the shortage was upheld. So that was wasn't that a quick judgment? Am I confused or was that fast? Just giving advice on protein stuff, yes. Mel, the CCS, Chief Operating Officer at Large, says the FDA maintains that manufacturers can meet the demand for the peptides, but I think litigation will continue. I do believe time may be running out, though, to Jen F's point. Yeah, March 19th, that's exactly 2 weeks. Jen F says, "I cannot find any information on that ruling. I want to read more." Jen, do you know did you hear that somewhere? Or did you read it yourself? I think I liked cottage cheese and yogurt, but I'm just not a big dairy person. Yeah, me either. And I don't like cottage cheese. That's one thing I don't like. Dave Knapp talks a lot about those rulings. Mel, yes, Mel, give up the coffee. Give up the coffee. I think I'll give up coffee. So are you drinking coffee every day, Mel? Because that's cool. Because that's something that oh gosh, I'm gonna need your support. Because and I've been heavy on this protein and this dairy. It's like, geez, Louise. Um, but I'm up for the challenge. What are we giving stuff up for? Sorry, I didn't hear. For Lent, well, really, I'm doing it for Lent. I always do it with a friend of mine that's Catholic. I'm not Catholic, but I always give up something for Lent. I think it's great, to challenge yourself for the 40 days. Also, if you're a prayer warrior, like I consider myself, I'm a praying person. I do pray. I find myself praying more during Lent, asking for strength and just thanking, God. I believe in God. I don't know what anybody else believes in, what higher power, but it just really focuses you, centers you. It gives you something to, it teaches you, if you believe like I do that God, died on that cross for our sins. He gave up so much for us. We're just giving up a little something for these 40 days. And so that's how I look at it. And I'm able to do it. I've never really cheated on Lent. I guess I cheated is the best word. So I've never cheated. I've always been focused and able to do that. So yeah. I love that, but I love the coffee meal, and I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I know people are. are a coffee drinker, so I know that's probably tough. So people are like, I'm not giving up that coffee. Dave on the Pen did a video. Okay, okay. Yeah, I saw he had breaking news. On the Pen talks about it. Okay. Yeah, I saw he had breaking news, but because I was coming live myself, I didn't. And I was also on another channel at first, so I didn't come over. Delilah, quinoa, tofu, lentils, chickpeas, nuts, seeds, dairy products like yogurt and cheese, temp, veggies like broccoli and spinach with quinoa being considered a complete protein source. Yes, and I think I have all those covered for the most part. Heck yes, I adore my coffee. Now that would be hard. Do it, do it, do it, do it. You can be my heart, my heart twin. You can help me through it. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Delilah says, I've seen his video topic, but still can't find the ruling on it. Okay, okay. Judgment came in around 7. Don't you just love how they break that breaking news? Sorry, Mia, we should have clarified, girlfriend. Yes. Don't you just love how they do the breaking news? Like Dave on the Pen, he's on it with that breaking news, and then the Downsize is on it sometimes. But here lately, the people have been breaking news on the Downsize. It's just comes so fast and furious. All these rulings, all these price reduction. I just also heard it was breaking news that Norvo they they decreased the price with is it Ozempic or is it just Wegovy? I heard Wegovy. I didn't hear Ozempic. But yeah, they're dropping prices. So yes, a lot of things going on. They're trying to compete, I'm sure. With Eli Lilly, because they just dropped prices, even though it wasn't a huge drop, but it was a drop. How long is Lent and all month? Lent is for 40 days. Yeah, so we're starting today. Now, if you didn't start today, start tomorrow, start tonight. And then we go all the way until, so on the 18th is when Lent is over, on the 18th. Chris said on the Downsize that he saw something come in. They have access to a paid service. It's not the news blog stations on the news or blog stations yet. Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder they can have some breaking news. I love that. I'm all for respect of religious beliefs. I just didn't know that one. Yes, yes, yes. That's a thing. That's a thing. So you have to check out Lent. Oh, I see. Thanks, Mel B. And Lent from now through Good Friday. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are going to join me on the journey. So Mel says she's going to give up coffee, right, Mel? Mel, I'm going to have to call you up and say, how are you doing with that coffee? It's giving you that coffee given up. And yeah, check on me too, because geez Louise, this is going to be hard for me. This is really going to be hard for me to give up that meat when I'm trying to, my focus has been protein because, I've been a carb girl forever. I finally did the switch and now I'm kind of shaking it up. Delilah says, I don't know much about Lent, Mia, except it's 40 days. It runs from today, Ash Wednesday, to Good Friday. Yes, and my friend, so Mel, I have to get your number from like Kim J, probably, if that's okay. So yeah, we'll have to encourage each other. I don't know anybody that's doing something that's hard because a lot of times, you know what, people pick things that aren't that hard that they know they can do. And I'm all about picking that hard thing. Like, what that hard thing is. And like I said, it doesn't have to be, if you're a person that's late, make a 40-day commitment to being on time somewhere on time, or make a commitment. If you're just barely getting there on time, make a commitment to get somewhere 5 days early. If you're a content creator, you're making 2 videos a week, make a goal to do 3 days a week. That could be your 40 days. If you're on social media most of the day, cut things out, of your time with social media. It's whatever habit you want to have. My daughter's even giving up something, but she's so funny. She said she was giving up candy and sweets. And then she said, oh, I'm going to this birthday party on Saturday. She says, Mom, I'm going to start on Monday. I said, no, honey, it starts today. And so she said, well, I can't start today because I'm going to that birthday party. And I said, well, you could do it today. And then on Sunday, you can excuse yourself and then start back on Monday. And she said, Mom, I'm a kid. I got to eat candy. And she said, I don't think I should do that. I think I'm just going to give up chicken. I said, no, 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 no. You're not going to be eating candy. You got to stick to that. So she didn't want to do the hard thing. But I am going to let her, because, she's a little lady. I'm going to let her, 8 years old, on the weekends, eat that candy, or if she has candy or snacks. But I'm not going to buy it here. Usually she gets it like at a birthday party. Something always is going on at school or at her before or after care. So, but my daughter is doing it. So if she could give it up, so can you. You could give up something too. If it's like, what if, I'm one of those people that when I get up, before I leave my house, things are together, organized, right? And I make my bed up every day. People always say, like, you make your bed up every single day. Like, who does that? Well, I do. So if you're not making your bed up every day or have a morning routine, maybe that's something you could do. It could, like I said, it doesn't have to be a food. It could be a behavior. But food for me has always been my struggle. So that's why I give it up, because that's what's been hard for me, to give up something food related. But it could be fasting. I just saw Darian put something in there about fasting. It could be the fasting. And what's cool about this is it can also be praying with your friends. The girl I told you that introduced me to Lent and giving up things. We started our friendship out at that we started at the hair salon, and then we ended up doing the boot camp together. But we used to pray every day. We used to pray every day. We would call each other in the morning. We would say prayers, and we would read Joyce Meyer. I don't know if you guys know Joyce Meyer. I think she wrote that book. I don't think she wrote the book Battlefield of the Mind, I think it's called. And we would read, and we would, read Joyce Meyer, and we would talk about, setting the intention for our day. And so, that's like, I just love that lady. It's like, we are just like, BFFs, almost sister, like, I don't even know what to call her. She's just a staple in my life and with my family. And, and I think what really brought us together is that we used to pray, together, and at this time she was really going through some things. And, it just was, I was just glad to be there to support her and encourage her. And so she introduced me to Lent. So I thought that was so cool. So yeah, so it could be, maybe if you're not reading that Bible or whatever you read, whatever your spiritual journey has you reading. And maybe you dedicate yourself to reading some pages with that. Maybe you do intermittent fasting. Maybe that's something you can add or delete. If you're doing 16-8, maybe you can increase that, so I want it to be something you give up, but that's positive, but that's not going to have you cranky and depressed. And if you're praying along with it, though, I have a feeling you won't. But, if you're just doing it on your own and without support from people, you're just going to be cranky and annoyed. So I would say to you, just do that. Just find something. Like I said, it doesn't have to be food. I'm just doing food. Remember, what brought me to doing the food is trying to lower that LDL and just get my numbers together in general. So we will see how this affects my A1C, because if my A1C does not go down, then I'm not going to go back to it, but I'm only doing it for the 40 days. Now, if I just feel great, if I notice my upswing in my energy, if I notice really good benefits from it, then I probably will be motivated to continue. But if I'm not losing weight, if I'm bogged down, if my energy is gone, if I don't feel good on it, I'll do it for the 40 days because I'm committed to that. And then I won't do it after that. So we will see, right? We will see. You just never know. I'm going to try it. So, okay, what are the people saying in the chat? So Mel was telling us when it is. Mel says, yes, I'm going to need support. Okay, I saw that. Are you really giving up coffee strong, Mel? Yes. I kind of start smoking cigs again, so bad for me. I need to stop that. So that could be something you give up for Lent. Give that up for the Lent. I love that. Mia, yes, please quit that. Mel says, yes, Kim has it. Okay, I'll get it from Kim. Hi there, coming into the chat late as per usual. When I have fasted in the past, I have done mini fasts, 1 week of this and 1 week of that, praying for you all on this sacrificial time. Okay, very good, very good. I think that's great. I just started 12.5. You got to let me know how that is, Mr. Darium is known as King Darium. I will buy some nicotine mints and stop again. It's only been a while I've been off. Okay. So yeah, when you weren't working, when you were talking about when you had your surgery, one thing I know about cigarettes is people always say that the cigarettes help them, control their appetite too. So it also suppresses your appetite. Um, so we will see. We will see. Um, Mia, does smoking help with your food cravings? I've heard others say that, but like Delilah said, please try to stop, sis. Yes, and I know it does help with your appetite. A lot of people I know that don't want to quit smoking, it's because when they do, they pick up weight because it's like a substitute. I think it's like it probably helps with your cravings, but I also think it keeps you busy doing something, like you're puffing on those cigarettes instead of eating food or doing something else. Mia, I'm just nosy. What do you do that you aren't allowed to smoke at work? Oh, wait. What did she say? Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, I missed a whole lot in this chat. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. I saw Beverly. Wait, Jen. Okay, Judgment. Uh, okay, wait. I see. I lost all of this. Why is that balloon shaking in the background, Dee? That is too funny. Because I turned on my ceiling fan at one point. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, wait. I thought I lost the chat, but I didn't. Congrats, Delilah. You feeling? Okay. Wait, King Darium is here. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know yet, Darium. I literally just took it before I jumped on here, so it's only been like 40 minutes. Okay, okay. Joyce Meyer, is a stalwart in word in spiritual growth. Yes, she is. She is. Is it for stress relief, Mia? I've lost more weight in the past 2 weeks as my smoking increased. So I was replacing one for another. I got addiction issues anyway. Pain meds and smoking for me go hand in hand, Mel B. Yes, yes, yes. I can see that. I can see that. We talked about the ceiling fan. Mia, I'm sure most of us do. I am shopping addicted to food, shopping, gambling, oh, so many things. Yes, and they say, now that we're not eating probably like we were eating before or having an appetite, all that time, energy, and effort and thoughts you were giving to that the food, now you have time, energy, and effort. I don't know about money, but to do other things. And so people, take on other addictions. So that's so true. And I know for a lot of people, it's that shopping. And now I'm looking at this balloon in the back, like, balloon, what are you up to? Beverly says, male girl, you are strong. I can't give up coffee. That's 33 grams of protein in my coffee every day. I don't know what I would do without my 1 cup. Yes, 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 yes. See, I put a little bit. I don't put my whole, all my whole protein shake in there or protein powder in there. I don't even have protein powder. I need to invest in some of that. I think that is her fan blowing. Yeah, that is the fan. I can't smoke at my job and I really have to stop. I just freaked right out before surgery, grabbed a pack, and then I couldn't get out to buy them. But I'm sure I'll get out now. Yes, but when you get out, don't buy them. Buy those nicotine mints you talked about. What else could you do? I don't know. I'm not very familiar with all things smoking, so I don't know. But yeah, you definitely, Mia, have to find another habit, find another something to do in place of those cigarettes, just for health reasons. Like, that's cigarettes are serious business. Mia, I'm just being nosy. What? Oh, did she say? I read that. Bev, I'll have tea instead, I suppose. But I don't have Profi, just regular coffee. Okay, so she just has regular coffee, so that's good. So we're not taking her protein away. But you can do the tea and add something to that, I guess. Medical instruments, packing, can't have 6 on property even. Oh, wow. I work for a big company that makes hip, knee, shoulder replacement parts and surgical instruments, sizing plates, and guides. That's a good job. Sounds like it's important too. Sandra says, I'm not addicted to shopping. Also, me over here shopping while I'm listening. Oh, Sandra. Sandra, let us know. What are you buying? I got to live through you. I put myself on a shopping diet. It's Darian. And Mia. Many insurance plans offer smoking cessation programs and will give points and support to quit, even medical interventions if needed. Oh wow, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. That is cool. Oh wow, Mia, you got a cool job. Yeah, on our job, you can't even smoke on the property, around the property, which makes sense, right? Because I work with small children. So Beverly says, Dee Dee, I don't use protein powder in my coffee. I use Fairlife milk, one cup, one half a cup of Premier protein shake, 2 scoops of collagen. Oh, okay. So the scoops come with that collagen. I was talking, I think, Kim J the other day, yesterday, after, I don't know, it was before we worked out or after, maybe it was Monday. And so anyway, we were talking and she was asking me something about putting something in my drink. I forget what we were talking about. But anyway, I was like, oh, I have some collagen powder. I said, I haven't used this in forever. So I went and looked at it and it's expired. So I need to get some more because I want to, I want to start putting some of that, even though research is showing that collagen powder is not doing a whole lot like we think it is. So you got to look at that research too. Mia says, I've been out buying them, but I promise after this last pack, I will buy the mints. You got my word. I don't want wheezing and asthma attacks happening again. Yes, and then now you're mobile because that was your reasoning, right? Because you said you had that surgery, probably your nerves and all of that, but now you can be up and moving, so you don't need those cigarettes. You don't need them. You got to tell yourself that. Remember, mindset reset. I'm telling myself I don't need chicken and turkey. I already don't eat beef and pork. So I'm telling myself that you have to, Mel saying she doesn't need the coffee. You're going to be saying you don't need the cigarettes. That's a great one for you, Mia. You can go 40 days for sure. You won't go back. Sandra, I'm looking at swimsuits. Swimsuits. Yes, I love that. Mine from last year doesn't fit anymore. Down 62 pounds. Oh my gosh. We're almost weight loss twins. I'm down 61. I love that. I've done all those apps and pills for it. My best results was the mints. Okay, all right. So I've never heard of that. So that's cool. Okay, so grab some more mints. That's great. Congratulations, Sandra. Yes, yes, yes. 62 pounds. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. So Sandra, we're in our sexy 60s. Do you feel sexy losing 60 pounds? I feel a little bit sexier than I was feeling. So I do feel like I'm in my sexy 60s. I love it. Mel says that's a great point, Darium. I think that's a great point too. I didn't know work have programs for that, but that's worth checking into. Beverly, congratulations, Sandra. Dee Dee, I didn't say I don't need it. I'm just willing to give it up for my Lord Jesus. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I understand. Coffee. I think that's awesome. You're even thinking about. You even said that because some people cannot give up that coffee. People are addicted to that coffee. I think it's a part of the most of Americans. I wouldn't say most. A lot of Americans. That's a part of their day, right? They're starting their day with that coffee. They don't have, some people I know I work with, they don't have that coffee. They can't make it, but that's okay, Bill. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. Sandra, we are almost twins. Our weights are similar and I will hit a year this month. What? Oh my goodness. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love that. We are 20. I'm declaring it. Mia says, I can fit in the swimsuit I bought years ago. Couldn't fit in it after I bought it, but now I can. Well, I don't even have a swimsuit. How about that? I gave away all the swimsuits I have. Now I have a lot of cover-ups. So I want to go on that downsize cruise, but I don't think I'm going to make it because I'm committed to something else. But knowing that Taisha and Mel are going to be there and Lorraine and Chris is so tempting because I really want to try to figure it out. So I haven't totally ruled it out, but I just have so many other places that I already have planned to go. I don't even know if I could fit it in, especially on my retirement budget. I'm not balling out of control like I used to be. Beverly says, Dee Dee, sexy 60, and you are a mess. Yes, yes, yes. We're in the sexy 60s. So me and Sandra, and some people are past. Mia, we got to give you a name. You and Jen and Twan, all you guys are past the sexy 60s. We got to give you a name for that. Once you get over 100, geez Louise. I mean, we got to come up with, that's a whole nother level. Congrats, Mia. Mia is 13 pounds away from that 100. We're going to be celebrating it up. A sacrifice would be to give up social media for 40 days. Yes, except for Downsizing Diva. Dear, I don't think you could do that. I don't know you personally, but I just don't know. I don't know if you could give up that for 40 days. You think you could do that? Or no comments. No, don't give up the no comments. We need people to talk. We get off our insurance doing healthy choices through work. Okay, you get money off your insurance, right? Okay, a man rides his bike to work for money off the insurance premiums. That's a smart man. Oh my gosh, I love that. Delilah says next year let's have a big community pool party. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Mel says 100%, 100, Darian. I'm not a social media user except for LinkedIn, of course. And you know what? I'm not either, but I want to be more on it. I need somebody to teach me how to be on Instagram. You know, I wanted to be on TikTok, but then I heard about the ban and I thought before it came, and I thought, why would I get on there? And then they're just going to ban it. And so, you know, who knows, all these events would happen as they must, but isn't TikTok on, like, isn't TikTok ticking away here? What's going to happen after this trial period? And Darian, do you know how long is that trial period for TikTok? Because not all, but a lot of the TikTok folks were coming to YouTube. And I see some of them have still kept their pages going because they don't know what's going to happen with TikTok. So, you know, we could have our leadership could decide, no. You know, we're going to just ban TikTok and make something more United States based here. So I don't know what's going on with that. Darian says YouTube is social media. Yes, you know, I was told YouTube was not, but Mindy, the mayor of all GOP1 land, told me that wherever she works for, she confirmed that YouTube is social media. So yes. Darian, does YouTube count on your book? Yeah, they said it is social media. Fantabulous 100s. I like that. I like that. It's just amazing. Wow, that's great, Mia. Mia's down 87 pounds. Happy hundreds for me. I like the happy hundreds. Yes, yes, yes. I need Instagram lessons. I have no clue. Me either. Wow, I am not on LinkedIn. I got turned off years ago when they used to spam. Mel B joined LinkedIn and wants to connect. Doggone Darian, I thought I was doing the darn thing. Just burst my bubble. I know. Me too. I'm not on any of that. Beverly says, I have TikTok and Instagram. I'm just a worker, though. I watch, listen, and laugh. I have a page on TikTok with pictures on it, though. There's a lot of creepy men on TikTok, though, trying to talk to you. Oh, wow. I can just imagine. Jeez, Louise. Delilah says, yes, technically YouTube is social media site, but for me, it's not included when I talk about social media fast. Okay. And then Mel's laughing at Darian. So yeah, Darian, would you ever do that? Go on the social media fast? Because we need you up in these comments. It's Darian is a creepy man. Darian, are you on TikTok talking to the ladies? Are you? Oh, geez, Louise. Darian, you got to get some men to our Friday night. We need some men on that Friday night so we can get it popping off. Like, I'm working on it too. But, you know, I don't want to show up into somebody's DMs and they think I'm like trying to talk to them. And I'm really just trying to get them to come on this channel. And talk about all things dating. But that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna be showing up in some chat. So if you guys hear that girl Downsizing Diva just showed up in my DMs, but see, that's the thing too. Sometimes you don't know what I don't want people to get the wrong impression. So I have been I'm on Instagram. I'm barely on it. I'm hanging on by a thread. But I'm gonna start going into these DMs and shoot my shot for this, not for me. Bev, some trolls from Russia and China. Darian is a comedian. Darian is on there shooting a shot at the ladies, or not. Delilah says, I thought TT had to sell to stay. I don't know. I can't even with TT. TikTok is too much, too fast, and all selling, and it gives me anxiety. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with the TikTok situation. I am on TikTok and not sliding into DMs. People are crazy. People care crazy, and I'm way too over drama. I know that's right, Darian. I know that is right. Bring in the gents or ladies or for girls or for boys for all situations. Okay. Mel, you're marvelous and a comedian. So yeah, I need to go on the it's Darian. It's Darian. Where would I go to find the guys at for our Friday night date? And will it be TikTok or is it Instagram? Where should I be going into the DMs? That's what I want to know. Darian, she says she tries. Male is the African brothers, they looking for a green card, right? Oh my God. Well, they say the Atlanta housewives have that hemmed up already. They'll find an African guy, but they find the ones that got money and I don't know. They all don't have green cards though. That's the thing, right? It's Darium. I need to spend more time on learning Chat GP and get lessons. Okay, okay. All right. All right. So it's Darium. You got to help me with this. This is called Operation Get the Guys Here. We need to get some guys on our show besides you because everybody wants you to speak for the guys. We need to get some fresh guys. That's going to really be honest and chat with us. Mia says, oh my gosh, you guys are too funny. Mia, Beverly, unless they're willing to go on 90 Day Fiance, don't bark up my tree. Oh my goodness. That I've never seen that, but I've heard about it. 90 Day Fiance. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get off of here. What do I have to do? I need to just get in the bed. I need to go to bed. I have a long day. I have a long weekend. I got things going on. I'm gonna be on here on Friday at 8:30. We're going to talk about some dating things. I don't even know what topics should we do. Where is Mel to the B and Beverly? What topics should I do for Friday? What should we talk about? Do you want to play another game? We're going to play a sipping game. So anybody on Friday at 8:30, come with a drink. It could be a cocktail or a mocktail. We said we were going to play. I was going to do something else with that. But any particular topic you guys want to talk about on Friday? Any topics? Mel, Beverly, Mia, all the single ladies, Darium for the guys. Anything you want us to talk about? Delilah, Jen. I know Jen's also single and ready. I don't think she's ready to mingle, but she is single. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about on Friday? If you don't tell me now, you can always tell me. Tell me. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're gonna play on Friday. We're gonna play that again, like a part two, because remember we played the part one already. That was funny. That was funny. And then there was one on there too. I'll talk about this on Friday, but there was something I said. I think I clarified it though before with the drinking game. But yeah, that was fun. So come with your mocktail. I'm gonna have a mocktail. Somebody might have a cocktail. And anybody out there, Sandra, where is Sandra, my weight loss twin? Sandra, come on Friday at 8:30 if you can. Round Mound does men panels on TikTok, try getting him to send some guys over. Okay, you know what? I thought about asking him that too, because I thought he's a guy, he might know. And I remember him having some guy friends before. He was on another show, another platform talking about it. I can't remember what though, but dating when you have children. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's do that, Mel B. Yes. So we're gonna play that game. That's the drinking game. I don't know why I call it the drinking game. But yeah, so if you guys come up with some topics too, some questions, email me. Email me. My email is in here. In the description. And if you have some good questions for me, and we had some good ones, some good scenarios. Oh, you know what I said I was going to do? Some dating horror stories. So we got to do that one too. So maybe if we don't get to it this Friday, we'll do it the following Friday. So we will play that game. But I wanted to talk about some dating horror stories, which could include children or not. So if you have any ideas, you guys email me. My email is in the description. So Sandra, you got to put on notifications. So when I go live, they'll notify you that I'm going live. And so you can remember that way too. So, turn on that bell, click that bell, that notification bell. Yes. So yeah. All right. All right. All right. So I will see you guys at 8:30. Sandra, we're gonna remind you to come here at 8:30. Um so yeah, if you have a dating horror story, be prepared to say that. We might not get to it on Friday though, but just in case if we do, we'll be ready. All right, you guys have a great rest of your week. Stay strong if you're doing the 40 days, and I will see you guys on Friday. Have a good night. Bye.